Well, the first thing I do when I arrive is we have an operator's checklist. We check the water level, make sure our horn works, we make sure the radio's up and on and ready to go. And then it's just, yeah, we have work orders that we're required to do. And then after that, it's just, if you don't have a work order to do or have anything that's pressing, you don't have a lift, it's pretty much free for you to do what you want to do. I'm Matthew Kraft, and I'm a Multnomah County bridge operator. I can't remember in my driving life that I've been stuck behind one of these bridges. I don't come downtown a lot besides for work, and I'm the one doing the stoppings. The Hawthorne Bridge should go up at least 3 times a day. Due to the fact that it is a vertical lift bridge, we need to open for a maintenance lift that greases the cables since they're exposed to the elements. I don't know if it's so much a, what a cool job or just it's an interesting job that I think it's a good conversation starter as far as, you say, hey, what do you do? I work at McDonald's. They go, oh, okay, cool, and you say, oh, I'm a bridge operator. They go, wow, what's, or a bridge tender is even weirder. They're bridge, you tend the bridge, so it's just a good conversation starter. In a typical day, I generally interact with at least 2 people, the person I relieve and then my relief. Occasionally my boss, basically 2 people a day. As far as my family life, I am married. I have a 10-year-old stepson, and in my current situation, working 3 to 11, the swing shift on the bridge makes it a little bit difficult to have a real normal structure to the family life. I unfortunately miss a lot of school events, sporting events, things of that nature. Unless I'm able to take a day off, I miss out on a lot of things. It's strange to get used to being in a confined space and being by yourself, but if that's the type of person you are and you can deal with that, then it's actually kind of freeing in a way for me. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but in a way it actually is kind of, everything else is gone, there's no, as much as, people enjoy other stuff, you don't have all that background, you don't have anything, it's just you up here. Do I get lonely? Occasionally. You want to be able to interact. Generally, as a human, you want to interact with people. If you're comfortable with yourself, it's okay because you can sit here and you find stuff to do and you enjoy the solitude of working alone. We do have a TV up here. For me, it's, I watch my share of it, but it's really kind of makes the time drag for me anyways. I like to be doing something, but beyond our normal duties, like I said, I mean, people have done anything and everything from learning languages to, I know one of the guys that just retired would rebuild carburetors and small stuff like that up here, do all kinds of just like, tinkering stuff. I think one of the guys builds models. I've seen pretty much anything and everything. I don't know how appropriate it is, but I've seen people down here at the bowl here, what we call the bowl anyways, having sex. I've seen people doing drugs. I've seen car accidents that are pretty terrible. I've luckily never had anyone jump off my bridge while I've been on shift. I have heard about it happening to people that work here, but for myself, knock on wood, it hasn't happened. But yeah, just, I mean, anything you could imagine that you would see downtown when no one thinks you're looking, no one knows I'm up here, so, or most people don't know I'm up here, so you've got a really kind of a bird's eye view of Portland, and I think Portland is definitely still weird. I have read a multitude of books up here, mostly nonfiction. A lot of Chinese philosophy, a lot of Emerson. I'm a big Emerson fan. Poetry, things like that. I mean, just obscure anything. A lot of plays, actually, that I've read. 10-4, thank you, sir. I would say the biggest benefit to being a bridge operator is just, yeah, the fact that you do get to see, you know, so many unique things, especially for someone like me that doesn't generally travel downtown to see, you know, the parades, the rose festivals, the Christmas ships, the rallies, everything you do get to see. It really gives you a sense of what Portland is. The people that you see traveling across the bridge every single day, I think is unique in its job. I mean, it's like if you stood on this bridge for 8 hours, you would see so many things, but no one does that.